This video is for the beginning of the Rove. What you'll notice on the video is, as I put the time that I was at each park, you'll notice the time between each parks is ridiculous. Like, not ridiculous, terrible, but anyway, you'll notice that there's a big gap in between the park number time frame. You know, the driving time to parks here in Georgia really is terrible. You know, it wasn't hard to activate because the activations were, 20 meters, running real short today. but yeah, what you'll notice is in the time frames that I'm going to put on there, yeah, it is a lot of driving. So I still have 3 hours, almost 3 hours to get back home. It's because we're over here north of Augusta, north of Savannah, north of I-20, and if you know about the state of Georgia, that's cutting it right through the middle. And so yeah, it is a bit of a drive. And I think there was another park over here, Elijah Clark, I think, the state park over here. But I went ahead and I decided to shut it off and head on home. I got my 7 in the log, so I'm gonna head on back and we'll deal with that later. Maybe I'll do another trip at some point. But yeah, thanks for all the hunters. It was fun. It was interesting to hear South Dakota to Florida in one contact, or in one one activation. The 20 meters is just acting crazy today. So anyway, I guess that's about it, and enjoy the rest of the video here as I do a little bit of roving. See ya. Okay, this is Redlands. Claude gave me a GPS location, so I will put that on the screen. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to give you a little bit more information about how fast my activations are. So what I'll do is I'll timestamp when I actually start calling CQ, or I guess I can timestamp when I turn the truck off, and then timestamp when I finish. So that way it'd be the complete activation. So I won't start that clock until I turn the truck off. So, but anyway, this is Redlands. This is a boat ramp. Right. It's a boat ramp, and this is a two-fer with Oconee National Forest. There's a sign on the main road that said Redlands and Oconee National Forest. So got a two-fer here to start with, and then we'll be at the boat ramp here in a few minutes, or in a few.
Take the next right, then your destination will be on the left.
Actually, I guess it's right here, so I'll keep it running and just see what we got. Oh, it's a big open parking lot, so
your destination is on the left.
So not a problem. Big open parking lot and vault toilet over there. So I'm gonna go down toward the lake a little ways and then get started. So there was a time change today, and I will start the clock. It is 9:11 right now. Alrighty, well that completes it. That one is 9:30, 9:33. Now let me tell you about that one. What happened at very beginning, I had a guy who was looking for hunting land come up with a map to ask about that, and so I got interrupted just right at the very start. So I will show you on the screen here exactly how long I was actually on the air for. But then I also stopped. I had to go to the restroom, and then had to take a minute to put the antenna on. So yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle there to get everything, in a very timely manner. And I'm hoping the other ones will go more smoother. The next one is A.H. Stevens State Park, and so we're gonna hit that one here in a second and go from there. See ya. Alrighty, so park number 2, A.H. Stevens State Park. I've never been here before.
Take the next left onto Alexander Street. But
yeah, it's a nice little drive. There's a little bit of a neighborhood, but but then you come right into the park here, and
In half a mile, turn right onto Mercer Drive.
and we'll park it where we can, I guess, and see what's going on. There's a little parking area here that I could probably pull into. I'm gonna go down into the actual park and see what's going on there. I think that probably isn't part of the park, so I'm gonna go down here and see what is going on. Yeah, so that was not part of the park, so this is definitely. Okay, yeah, so I asked the guy in the front, and he said the visitors lot is a good place, the visitor center, and so we're gonna go over there and see how we do now. All right, I started at 10:09 here at A.H. Stevens Park. 10:09. Okay, Clark's Hill is a big old boat ramp. It's right here off the road, and the time now is, let me see what time it is we got here. The time now is 11 o'clock, right at 11 o'clock. Okay, the time is 11:09. So that shows 9 minutes activating 2 bands. So yeah, that's how fast these are gonna go, and I'm lucky if I can get them all that fast today, but we'll see. Just so as kind of a side to what I'm doing or where I'm at in the state of Georgia, the city that I'm close to is called Washington, and there's a reason that it's called Washington is because during the time of the Revolutionary War, this was one of the furthest west places that you could go in the state of Georgia, because state of Georgia really wasn't as big, obviously, as what it is now during the Revolution. So, but this was an area of where the kind of where the state of Georgia ended, kind of mostly in this area. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at, and of course I'll put the actual location or whatever in the GPS location that Claude gave me here. So that's kind of where we're at, and we're going to press on to the next one here in a minute. Okay, note for Germany Creek: stay on Highway 150. Don't follow the stinking GPS. It took me through a 4-mile dirt road that I didn't need to be on. I could have stayed on Highway 150. So coming from Clark's Hill to Germany Creek, I think it is Germany Creek, stay on Highway 150. Don't follow the dirt road. Oh well. Okay, Germany Creek coming up. It's at the end of a dead-end road. It says dead end down here, so turning into Germany Creek, and probably just gonna park it like right here and get ready. It is now 11:36. All right, Germany Creek here. It is now 11:47. 19 in the log. Here's the statistics on that one. 19 in the log, and I started at 16:37 and ended at 16:47. So 10 minutes to get 19 contacts and moving. All right, coming into Mistletoe State Park. This is one of the places that was badly damaged by Hurricane Helene. There was a question as to whether it was even going to be available or not. So it's, you know, they have bad tree damage all around. So yeah, it was pretty bad. All right, so 12:05. I'm gonna try to do some more 40 meters if I can, but it's 12:05 at Mistletoe State Park. All right, 84XO here at Mistletoe State Park, reporting in at 12:20, and that includes a restroom break. One of the good things about coming to a state park in the middle of your Rove is you can get some snacks, you can get bathroom, you know, that sort of stuff. So yeah, so it's always good to take a little break and all that. But I was going to show some of the damage here as I drive out. There's a tree there, bunch of trees over here on this side. You know, so I mean, this is typical, like, you know, trash from the trees down and everything, and the caretaker, or not the caretaker, the guy at the front desk here said that they were out of power for 2 weeks here at Mistletoe. So I didn't think that Helene had come up this far, but I guess or not this far, but in this area that much. But I guess it was. We're north of Augusta, so I guess that may be why. But yeah, all along this road there's a bunch of trees showing damage and stuff. So anyway, on to Keg Creek and my last park for today, and we will catch you in a little bit. Alrighty, alright, turning on to Keg Creek Drive. There's a boat ramp here. I told it to go to the trailhead, so you can go wherever you want to, I guess, but that's where we're going, waiting for the ATOS to tune, and yeah, this is the Keg Creek boat ramp, Bartram Trail. So that's where we're at on this last one. And pulling in at 12:36. Sorry, pulling in at 12:36. All right, pulling out of Keg Creek at 12:58. Going past all the horrible tree damage. I now have to go find some lunch and see what we can do about getting home. On the way.